Katrin here with European Paper Crafts in the US. Welcome to my channel or welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Today I have a unique paper and die cut pack for you. So let's get started. So today I have this Floral Elegance beautiful 6x6 paper pad from Crafter's Companion in combination with these gorgeous die cuts that just match the paper pack. So this is how it comes. You have the 6x6 paper pad. It has 24 double-sided beautiful shimmery cardstock, and you also have 12 die cut sheets that match, as you can see, perfectly the paper. So the 12 die cut sheets are 12 of the same die cut sheets, and you can recognize that there are different embellishments on there and the layers. So here is embellishment number one, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. And then here we have embellishment 1.2 with 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. So you have two different embellishments that you can make into 3D toppers for your cards. And you have 12 of these, so you can be very generous, and you will see how I did my cards. And then here is the paper pad. This is mine, so you can see the 12 different designs in here. They're in there twice. And like I said, they're double-sided. So let's take a look. You have this midnight blue, beautiful florals, and on this, and there, I know there's a glare here this morning. The sun is out. You can see it has a little bit of a design on the back. And this is some shimmery cardstock, absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. It has this pearlescent finish on there. Here is another one. I just think this is very unique. I have not seen a paper pack like this, and these color families with the pinks and a little bit of orange, and then this is dark midnight blue. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, this is the paper pack. I mean, just look at this. I can see so many different projects that this paper pack would be perfect for. Absolutely wonderful with this dark background, but also the quality of the paper, because it is pearlescent. It has this beautiful finish on it. So like I said, there are several more pages. Normally there are 24. This is my pack and I have already used it. So let's start with the cards that I have created. Okay, here we go. Here's my first card, and I found the inspiration on Pinterest. I always, look for new ideas on how to cut my papers for the cards, and I found this very simple but effective way to cut your papers for your card front. So I have a regular white card blank here from Michaels, and then I added some embossed white paper. So I took my embossing folders out. I don't even know. I had my embossing folders for the longest time, so I cannot really tell you if they're still available, but there are plenty of embossing folders out there, and I'm sure you have them in your stash too. So just get them out and start embossing some of your paper. So I embossed some pearlescent white paper that I had, or cardstock that I had in my stash, and I added it as my first layer for this card. And then the second layer is just one of the 6x6 sheets from this paper pack, but I cut into it. So when you have a 6x6 sheet, what you can do is, and you don't even have to measure, that's why I don't have measurements. What you do is you just cut off one corner from the top, and you cut off one corner so that you have a bottom corner. And it really doesn't matter how far you go. You could make a smaller one, you could make a bigger one. Just cut it off with your paper trimmer, and then cut it off here again, so that you have this corner and this corner. And that's what I have here. I have this corner and this corner. And where the two match, I actually had a little gap here. I put this beautiful flower, and then I outlined it with sticker lines that I think finish off this card very well. So I used a little bit of foam tabs for these foam pads for this beautiful embellishment. I had these little metal pieces in my stash for the longest time, and same with the loved, and those little hearts came from my stash. But I think the card looks very elegant, and it was done in minutes. So I did not use a lot of time. So what happens is once you cut your paper like that, so and I'm going to show it to you again. Just give me a second here. So you're going to cut along this side, so you have this corner, and that is this one. And again, you can make it shorter, you can make it longer, it's totally up to you. And the next thing you do is you cut off this corner up here, so you have that corner, and you can make it longer like I did. You can even leave a little, so this is probably the way I cut it. I have a little bit of this corner there, and then I cut it this way. So what you have left over when you cut it this is this piece. You got this piece as a leftover, and what I have done here, I used it. So actually this is from a different card that I will show you in a second. But anyway, you keep this piece that you cut out from your 6x6 card. And I did the very same thing here. I added to a white card blank just a piece of embossed white cardstock. Now I added this leftover piece, and of course you do have this corner. So let me show you again. You cut here, you cut this one, and you keep this corner here. So this is now what is left. So you fit it in this corner of the card, and then you start embellishing. So I think this is such an effective look on the cards. It looks like you went through a lot of trouble making this opening, when really it's just paper piecing. This sentiment here comes from our Studio Light paper pads, the ones that I just introduced a couple weeks ago. Massive packs with, I think, 32 sheets in there, A4. So a wonderful pack of die cuts and papers. And I haven't really crafted with this, but one video, but you have beautiful die cuts and lots of paper. But you also have sentiments, and just one sentiment from this, one of the packs I put here, enjoy the special moment, and there it is. And I just kind of just added glue to the ends of this paper strip, and then left the other one open. So yeah, it has a different effect. And then of course here is the other embellishment, and I layered it again with some foam pads and one of these metal embellishments that I have. So what you could do is, if you don't have these metal embellishments and you do want to add something else, you can die cut maybe some greenery that you have. I'm sure you have some dies that cut out branches or leaves. You don't need anything really if you don't want to, but if you want to add something, you could mimic this by maybe cutting a branch from like gold cardstock. And here is my next card, and this is basically the card where this piece came from. So this piece fits right in here, and then you have a complete sheet. Of course, you go over here. This is a 6x6 sheet, but this one belongs in here. So when I made this card, I did the same thing. I cut out this corner. I cut out this corner. You can see now how this does not match up here. So this does not meet, and that's fine. You know, it doesn't. These two pieces don't have to meet. I did outline again with stickers, and then here I used 2 of the embellishments. Because you have 12 sheets in there, you can be generous with using these embellishments. So I have 2 of the same that I added to the card, and again some of the little metal leaves that I wanted to finally use. And then I added a little bit of stickles to finish it off. These die cut sheets, they of course come not glittered, but you can always add glitter if you want to. But you can see the shimmery, beautiful pearlescent paper. And again, one of my folders to have some embossed background here. And the cardstock I used is from Michaels. I bought it, I think, last Christmas when they had the pearlescent cardstock. I'm sure they still have it. And I embossed it with one of my embossing folders. And of course, you can just make regular cards with where you cut off just regular corners. That's what I have done here. I used blue, also pearlescent card blank. I have 2 corners cut from one of these gorgeous sheets. This one is punch. I have a border punch with these beautiful birds in there, but you could use lace if you have it, or any border punch that you may own, and add a little bit more of a white border there. I outlined it again with stickers. These are so handy. I barely do a card without those stickers, and I have them in my shop in various forms and colors, so I will link them below. And then here again is one of these embellishments that I stacked with foam pads. And then for my last card, I have just used what I had left over. I had strips left over, because you can see this one here is not all the way up to 6 inches, so I always cut off a little strip, and I wanted to use these. And you can see you can just regularly, without cutting into corners, use a couple of strips and make a wonderful card. So 2 different scrap pieces that I had left over, one of the gorgeous embellishments, a little bit of sticker border here. This was just a scrap, a little bit that I had left on a white card blank, and I think it makes very effectful cards. So Floral Elegance is the name of this beautiful cardstock pack, and these gorgeous 3D embellishments that you can punch out of these die cut sheets. And it is a combination pack. I have created those 5 cards for today, but that is all I have for you. I had little time to create this week because it is spring, and you know, if you have a yard, then you know that at this time of year you need to spend some time in your yard to get it ready for the spring season, and that's what I have done. So yeah, that's a rather short video, but I hope you liked it, and if so, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and share this video with your crafty friends and family. I would really appreciate the support. So thank you very much for spending time with me today. Please stay or get well, happy crafting, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.